Hello, friends. Welcome to another Endgame Study. As always, pause your video as you try to find the solution. But in this position, it is white to move. I am going to now try to solve it, so if you haven't thought enough, pause your video again until I'm done. Anyway, what the heck's going on here? Who's supposed to win this position, white or black? See, black is about to make a queen. However, white has a mating net type situation here. So like if knight f4, the only move for black seems to be bishop to c2. Okay, so white must win because we have a very easy draw. With knight f4, threatening knight g6 mate, and worst case we can always go knight g6, takes, and then take. Oh wait, I'm sorry, this is not an easy draw, is it? Well, I mean it looks like a draw because we're gonna get the pawn. He can't stop us. So worst case we have a very easy draw. The question is, can we win somehow? Seems hard to believe. Let's see, knight h4, bishop c2. This is a weird position, I gotta be honest. It would be annoying if the answer was just what I just showed you, to just sack the knight, take the a pawn, and draw. Huh. I guess it's possible that's the answer, but it would be somewhat surprising. So we have to look for a win here for white. We have other possibilities, like knight f4, rook, bishop c2. We have a move like rook h5, threatening, I'm sorry, rook a5, threatening rook h5 mate, followed by mate at least. What the heck is white do? What does black do against that? Knight f4, bishop c2, rook a5, threatening rook h5, and then when the bishop blocks, knight g6 is mate. The only defense that I can see is, I haven't seen it yet. Let me figure it out. Knight f4, bishop c2, rook a5. Bishop to d1. Okay, bishop to d1. Huh. What the heck then? So knight f4, bishop c2, rook a5. All right, let's point the moves. By the way, knight h4 is a possibility. I'm thinking it might be the right answer, but I want to make the moves instead of just talking forever. And now we have to find a strong move in a position like this. Rook a6. You can go king to h7. So the key here is to figure out, is there a key difference with the knight being on h4 instead? Huh. I can't really see one, because if knight f3, bishop takes f3, rook a4, and then knight e4, or bishop e4. But there must be something. Is knight e2 a move? That doesn't make any sense. Rook a6, king h7. I am confused as usual. Alright, so this seems to be a defense, at least for the moment. So first question, knight h4, knight f4. And what is the difference? It's hard to say. The other possibility, by the way, is rook a5 immediately. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't... Oh, no, but the problem with that is rook king to h6. I thought that was the problem with it. But then we go knight f4. I'm sorry, rook a5, king h7, and if knight f4, we're kind of mating him almost, except for bishop to d1, which we've already talked about. All right, let's look a little closer at this knight h4 move, because it looks useless somehow. Perhaps there's an idea there. I'm just going to try to find it. Knight h4, bishop c2, rook a5, bishop to d1. And now, how, like knight f3, he always can just go, he can even go king h7 there. Oh, brutal. This is a tough one. Let's move the pieces around. I really want to solve this one. I don't want to give up. So, knight f3 he can take with the bishop. Or go king to h7, both of which seem to save the day. We can always go a rook a6, king h7, knight f5. Oh, that's the answer, I guess. That's why we need the knight on h4. Okay. I knew there would be some reason knight h4 made some sense. Fantastic. And after king h7, knight to f5. And it's forced rook h6 mate. Whereas, yeah, it's just mate. That's cool. Let me just double check that I was right. Yep, knight h4 is checkmate in 5, according to Houdini. Because of this key move, rook a6 and knight f5. Cool. Yeah, a little subtle, a little tricky one there. But in the end, I got it right. Woohoo! You know, I had a gut feeling that knight h4 would be right over knight f4 because it's a little more unintuitive. And in these studies, a lot of times the slightly more uncommon move often turns out to be correct. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow with another Endgame study. Bye-bye.